Official pizza guy just redeemed Pokemon wildcard. Official pizza guy just redeemed Pokemon good. Official pizza guy just redeemed Pokemon bad.
Yo, what up, chat? Welcome, welcome. Nice goose kicker. Welcome in kicker, pizza guy, Estrella, and the goose. Good to see you all back. Thank you for the 30 bits as well. Kicker. I see we use them to make the goose big. I may have missed that though. Right. Hopefully everything's going to work for us. Unfortunately, this game does mute when I tab out, so we'll have a little bit of silence at times, but that's okay. Crying about Undertale. I thought it was Deltarune that got you. It's both then, I suppose. Right. Welcome back to Pokemon Unbound. It has been, I want to say, a month and a half since we played this last. Kind of got lost in the scrub lock. I don't know what you call it. Oh no, the cat's not in the webcam on this scene. She's just out the top. There we go. Can't have her not featuring. Now we've got that cat tree right behind me. So the tree did shift a little bit last night. So I tightened it again. And now I realise there's a slight risk the cat falls on stream. So, you know, just to keep you all on your toes. It might happen. Close to 2 months, potentially, yeah. Definitely could believe that. I don't actually know the exact date I last played this. Unless the log's going to tell us. Oh, okay. Right, we're going through the Great Desert to Viville Town. That's our next mission. See all Pokemon. Do National Pokedex. Yeah, okay. Now, I didn't really do any of the missions, did I? Oh, I did that one but didn't get my reward. That's funny. Turn to Dresco Town to receive your reward. Oh, pizza guy, look away. I know you're like 100% in games. You won't be happy with that. Times daring to identify will commit several crimes. Okay, at least you've acknowledged that that's a problem. Maybe you shouldn't play it at that point, to be honest. Right, let's do a little bit of a team recap, shall we? Crocodile, forgot about that one. Very creative nickname there. It's clearly just been added to the team because it's 9 levels below the rest. I think the difficulty I'm playing on enforces a level cap, doesn't it? So we will just stop leveling up at some point. Right, but we had Lucario. Power up hit because power up punch. The text power up punch doesn't fit on this gen's move boxes. Bone Rush, Brick Break, Metal Claw. We got Dusclops, so I seem to have in everything at the moment. Almost every Nuzlocke run we did. I feel like I had one more than once. Anyway, and I've got one here. The wheels. Oh, for God's sake. Can you not just... One of these times, if I've made a mistake like that, can you just tell me I've left them on? Rather than redeeming them all. And making me refund them. You know, we don't have to do this every time. I'm gonna do it now or I'll forget to refund them as well, so, you know. Right, where are you? Pizza guy, there you go. Isn't this fun? Right, we can complete the rest of them. Which, to be fair, I probably should be doing anyway. Every so often. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and come up with a new sort of format for the scrub lock. As of next time we do one. I think that's everything. Right. You want me to spin the wheels? For what purpose? They won't affect my gameplay in this game. Yeah, so the story, I think what we ought to do maybe is a little bit of a recap generally for all of us, including myself. I've got a walkthrough open, and I'm gonna just kind of open the last chapter and see what happened. We've got Egwin, Serene Grace, plus Special Attack Nature, Togekiss, Nasty Plot Air slash Life Do. That's a healing move, right? Oh, and it restores health to your partner as well. Yep, I remember that. Remember that now. There's a few doubles battles in this game. Ice Punch, Superpower, Play Rough, Aqua Tail. Sure, that's a huge power Azumarill then. Gans, that's the poll. Okay. Are you expecting me to do it? What pizza guy? Cotton Guard, Discharge, Power Jump, Confuse Ray. And the new member of the team. What have you got? Intimidate, okay. Which works well because it's minus defense nature, so lower their attack. You know because you're Dutch. Of course you are. Of course you are. Right. Bit of a team recap. Now let's try and do a story recap. Will the game provide me with one? kind of feeling that it won't, unless this shows me what my previous missions were. No, I can't click on it. Right. Okay. So my memory is that we were trying to shut down an evil team who were combining Pokemon and people. They are no longer the main villain. I think we're working with them now to deal with one of their scientists who's gone rogue, has taken it too far, and now also I think has Hooper with them? Hooper Unbound? I think that was the story. So we're now on our way through the Great Desert to Viviltown. I don't know exactly what that is. It might just be the next gym. But I think we are now working with who we thought was the villain to deal with the bigger villain. It was Team Shadow, yeah. I remember taking the mick out of that a little bit. Got like quite an obvious name for him. Right, so we're going through the Great Desert to Viviltown. So where am I now? I remember doing a desert. Are we in Viviltown? How would I know that? Oh, there we go. Gurren Town. Useful little sign. Now I'm remembering, now that I've started playing this, that we had a glitch happen fairly recently that almost made me stop playing it, but I don't remember what happened or how it happened. Hopefully we don't get a repeat. I don't remember how to fix it if it does happen again. Right, something I do remember is it is worth talking to the NPCs in this game. If you have found one, I can take a stab at reviving it for you. Did I have a fossil? Oh, it's letting me go through my stuff. Don't remember if I actually have one or not. A lot of evolution items, though. Whip Dream. Don't know why I decided to say that one out loud. Kind of thought it wouldn't let me go through all my stuff if I didn't have a fossil. Not looking likely though. We're all the way up at the potions. Okay, unless it's in key items. Game Sonic 06. Would we describe that as a hit game? I feel like you kind of would actually. It was popular, just not for good reasons. Right. Haven't found a fossil yet. What did that person out here have to say about fossils? Pretty odd that there's a forest filled with so many bug-type Pokemon that's close to a desert. Oh, okay. I thought they said something fossil-related. They did not. There's something that this enthusiast wants to get his hands on, even if it means spending a lot of money. Do you have such a rare item? Do I have such a rare item? I've got a rare bone. Slightly different. Okay, not what he was after. I do remember talking to him though, so maybe I have been in here. They want 20 hard stones, I think I've got like 5. It's not the worst game ever made. What is the worst game ever made? Is it now Mind's Eye, that new game that's just come out that's meant to be terrible? Tell me you fish for Pokemon at least 3 times. I haven't fished 3 times. In the poll, guys, what have you done? What have you done with that source material? Oh god, okay. Wait. Ganzenburger. Does that mean goose burger? I don't really fancy one of them. I think that third one might mean I have a goose. Second one kind of looks like I hate geese. The more Digan. Don't know what the bottom one is. And Ganzen, I'm assuming, is plural? I don't know. Or is Gans plural and Ganzen is 1? Why am I spending this long on this? Well, I definitely don't want a Ganzen burger. I don't own a goose. I don't hate geese. I'll go for the top one. There you go. My thought process explained on that incredible poll. Looking faint. Have you not been drinking enough liquid? Please have some of mine. Have some of my liquid. Looking much better now. Do try to be more careful while travelling in this heat. Shops will give you a discount on your birthday. Oh, cool. Also get less for selling anything back on your birthday. Fair enough. What kind of stuff was there available? Oh, I've got 200,000 Poké Dollars in this game. Get a few more Ultra Balls going then. Why not? And I have banned healing in battle, haven't I? So this is purely to heal between battles. But I might as well stock up anyway. Oh, we've got 34 of them already. Now, something I do remember about this game is obviously it's a ROM hack. Or a fan-made game. And a part of that is that it's quite difficult. But I do remember experiencing a significant drop-off in that difficulty. It essentially started to feel like the key battles were difficult and everything in between was, you know, alright. So we'll see if that continues. I know I wasn't a big fan of that. It really felt like the difficulty dropped off. But I suspect that's basically just because my team got better. Like, they give you Pokemon with their competitive abilities and stuff. You can make some really good teams. Maybe you're just going to feel really strong as this game goes further and further. Do I have to check the poll result? I guess I do. Ganzen wins. That's what I voted for. Someone agreed with my thought process. Can I do this? Will a Pokemon's move scale it? Not yet, apparently. Concord, Dustborn, and perhaps E.T. on Atari. Not seen E.T. on Atari. Viville Woods. Oh. I like a Pokemon forest area. We've been back to hand these in. Yo, Giga, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Dice, please. I'm not rolling the dice on my playthrough team. That isn't how this works. This ain't a scrub lock. I don't know what I can offer you for this. I mean, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I don't think you're actually expecting me to roll a dice. I bet you said please. What's my team? No, I can't. I can't. All that I'm going to have to do is go and replace it, because it's not even a Nuzlocke. I'm going to roll a dice, get rid of one of them, and then just go and catch another one that will take, like, an hour to get back up to level. I remember that game, Pizza Guy. Remember that doing really badly. Had some proper hype around it as well, didn't it? Roll a physical die. For what, though? I'm not getting into this. I was gonna say, I'll go, delete something from the box. You can choose something from the box. But I don't want that to seep into this. This is a playthrough of a game that's already hard. Do I have any dice up here? No, I mean, I could go find a dice, I suppose. I don't know where it'd be, though. Got D&D dice somewhere. Got a little ball. I could roll the ball instead. Oh, you two. Did you spin the wheels? Can I use my change of team member that I started? I mean, change of team member in this should be a lot more fun, to be fair, than... Well, not a lot more fun. It'd be fun in this, because I've got a really good team that I have crafted. But I don't know what I can offer you. Thank you for the 1 bit. Alright, let's see what's in the wild here anyway. Why is Mito not on the team? Ooh, that was looking crazy as that was scrolled across. The game's lagging. Oh, don't glitch again. Already got a Caterpie apparently. Don't remember if I do. You know what? You know what? I feel like part of the recap and getting back to this game is also checking the box. See what I can do with my team if I start to struggle. It was very laggy, wasn't it? I don't know why. The rest of the game feels okay at the moment. Caterpoo, yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, we got Beware, because this is when I realised Beware's my favourite Pokemon. We've got Hariyama, we've got some very strong fighting types. Lucario was already on the team. Oh yeah, I did go and get Salazzle, I remember that. You're coming back. Turd Terror. Horrible name. Streamer. Don't remember why it's called that. We've got Darumaka. Got a few Crocodiles then, eh? 3 M dots. I see 2. Mikey Wikey and Wikey Mikey. Of course. Why not? Sandy Balls, Bronze Dong, your mum. God, we were really on one in this game. What was going on over here? Oh yeah, I'm also in it. Yeah, that's fair. I'm the third one. That makes sense. Ludicolon. Oh, what are we like, chat? What are we like? Follower. Don't know what that was. Alisa. Didn't nickname that one. That one's banned. Oh no, we did. We added an A to it. Very funny. Ass. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Forkin. Don't know where that came from. Avalas. I'm supposed to be looking for anything I might put on the team, not just looking at the nicknames. Preset. Why is there a Buddy in my preset team box? Bella the Buddy. Entity. PP. Groggy. Snoobat. Petrie SD. Yeah, I remember that one. Mousehold. Woody. Tricycle. 5-skin. Okay. Pelipper. Yeah, it makes sense. Wonderful names. Yeah, I know. We were really on one when we last played this. Bell. Cole. Stink. Donna. Ediba. Lemonade. Okay, well there we go. 5-skin is a highlight in it. I don't know, that box is a bit weak compared to this box. This box where we really popped off, I would say. I quite like your mum. That's a good one. Right, anyway. The team is probably as good as it's going to get right now, I would say. I think we're looking pretty good. We'll keep going. PC is always on the right side of the Poké Center, with one exception, and that's Gen 5, the PC is located on the left side. Interesting. Oh no, the game is... You see that slowdown? Is that visible on stream? I guess it probably is. See the slowdown after I run for a second? Look at that. We fixed what was going wrong with this game, right, last time? Because this isn't where the glitch happened. It didn't happen in this town. This doesn't feel great. It's alright though, it's still running, so we'll keep going. Well, so yeah, welcome in, Laurie. Oh, mate, I tried to run. Almost made it to go in time. This isn't a Nuzlocke though, why am I trying to run? What am I doing? I'm just playing through a game. Relax. This isn't lagging. Level 41. Yeah, so this is sort of my memory of the second half of this game that I've played so far. It just started to get quite easy. And this isn't a great start to go against that theory. A level 41 Scatterbug. And a Wurmple. Interesting. Just installed a new CPU on my computer. If anyone who knows fucking Intel CPU callers, I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. I was there while Charlie built my computer. It was Charlie and Gricey. It was like a team effort. But I wouldn't know any of it that was difficult. Nerd is harsh. Background's not enjoying that. Right, there's Cottony though. So if this has Prankster, there's another competitive Pokemon with its competitive ability. So I ought to try and catch this really. Grass Fairy type, so it'd probably take Brick Break. And I think it is Prankster, because it outsped with Leech Seed. I want to say Leech Seed is considered a status move for Prankster. If you don't know, Prankster means all status effect moves go first. So it gives priority to all of its moves that do stuff like that. That was a significant amount of damage from Leech Seed, wasn't it? That looks crazy. Menu's lagging too. What do you think I need to do? Should I just sell loads of my stuff? The amount of stuff in here that's making the game struggle. This menu is struggling. There's a way to go up like 10 at a time, wasn't there? Oh wait, no, there's a ball pocket, isn't there? Somewhere. There we go. Let me open my ball bag. I'm gonna refund your poll for no reason. We did the poll. Gone absolutely rogue. I don't know if you can even call that in this chat. Have I ever tried to enforce anything? I feel like I haven't. Yo, welcome in, Ed. You've got a ball pocket as well. Good to hear. I guess. Right, there's Cottony. Oh, knock at the door. Sarah should get it. Right, what are we naming this? Could go ball pocket. Goose. We don't have a goose yet, that's true. Not in this run. Okay, Ed. You need to relax. Cotton pea. Do not call this goose. No, this can't be our goose. We can't do that. If we can change nicknames, we can go name Dusclops Goose. Oh, that changes things, Ed. That changes things. God, it's almost like we've got a reputation here with these nicknames. They were really good in the box. Go Cotton Pea. It's going to be a Whimsicott if that helps at all. Could name it Whimsy, but that's, you know, pretty obvious. It's not on par with the other names we've got. That's gone to check something out. This menu's lagging too, actually. Do it. That does feel on par with the rest of them, to be fair. They might be funny nicknames, but they're not good ones. That feels about up there. I am going to backtrack. I want to see if that's got Prankster. I'm pretty sure it will have with the Leech Seed outspeeding me. Got a Silcoon. I'm not going to bother catching that. We're going to run from that one. Also, look at this. Wild Pokemon level 41, Trainer Battle level 41. What's up with that? That's one of the problems with, like, actual Pokemon games. Why is the fan game doing that now? Right. I keep looking over to the stream to look at my team display, but we do not have a team display in this game. If you didn't notice, there's a distinct lack of team display at the bottom there. There's a Grass Fairy type. I don't know what else it gets. I know it's quite popular in competitive as a Prankster user, but I don't know what moves it uses Prankster for. Is it Stun Spore? Okay, we got Prankster and plus speed, which is funny. So it doesn't really need that. Okay, Leech Seed, Cotton Spore, Energy Ball. Okay, but Prankster, Cottony joins the selection of Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Stun Spore and Sleep Powder are probably what we'd want on that. But obviously those moves aren't quite as good in single battles. You can't hit the Pokemon that you paralyze or put to sleep on the same turn. And, you know, I'd have to switch out after putting something to sleep, really. Be doing big damage to it. That's fine. That's a very cool Pokemon. One that I've not used in competitive, but one that I quite like. Vote in the poll. Oh, okay, so these must be the same options. Oh, no, they're not. Not quite. Goose Burger is gone. Why is it chicken nuggets? Goose. I'll go nice goose kicker. Sounds like I just said someone did a good job kicking a goose. Ahmed, that's serious. Yeah, serious stuff. Thank you for letting me know. Almost the Gen 5 music, isn't it? For a wild battle. Got a Cascoon now. We'll not be catching that. My team is not lacking a Dustox Cascoon? Or is it the other way around? I know it's Dustox or Beautifly. Do I have Surf? Oh, I do. Cool. Oh, we got a big root. Okay, so Whimsicott maybe just got better. Increase the amount of HP stolen from HP stealing moves. I might also make Superior better. I think that had Giga Drain or something. On my team, it doesn't do much. We've got Drain Punch on something as well, haven't we? Does Big Root impact Drain Punch? Never used it for Drain Punch, but that'd be pretty cool. And a Sunstone. Cool. Do you need that to evolve Whimsicott? Or Cottony, sorry. Actually, I don't remember. Need proof is vile to that. I need you to never say it again. I don't need proof. Great poll, guys. Yeah, good one. Good one, everyone. Glad we all got involved. Just gasp, that's all she did. Then out Dusclops, okay. Something a bit stronger. That I maybe can't hit particularly well with Lucario. I guess I can still Metal Claw. Still stab. Okay, they definitely don't have Eviolite. And they go for Shadow Ball, so they're not, you know, they're not running it quite how you'd expect to. Just plops in the toilet. Incredible. Incredible. Absolute scenes. Oh, also, I do have work today, so I've got another maybe 2 hours, 20 minutes to stream. Keep seeing me randomly open my mouth because this Pepsi's making me burp, but I'm doing it really quietly. Still fine. Oh, it might hit me with a ground type move, actually. Probably will, to be fair. Scorch Sands. Oh, that burn's gonna kill. Okay. But it doesn't matter because it's a playthrough. Get some experience. You'll outspeed it, won't you? Surely got a dark type attack. Yeah, go on then. Oof, we had a 2 and a 1. Incredible. That's a cool sprite for Palisand, actually. It's very cool. Don't know if that's stab yet, Crocodile. Don't know if the dark type comes later. Got 2016 Poké for winning. The year Pokemon Go came out. That's true, isn't it? I kind of said it because it's crazy how long ago it was. But now it feels so long ago that I can't even tell if that's right. Are we closing in on 10 years since Pokemon Go came out? Yeah, we must be. I'm 28. Your birth year. Right, okay. Play Pokemon Go every day. I'd love to continue the joke, but I don't remember the next line. Oh, I don't know it. I can picture how that line is sang completely. I've got that. Higher chance of finding hidden items again if you revisit, okay. Just remembered there's grottos in this game and there's a lot of trees here. That will be a shortcut back out, I think. That looks like where I came in. Sing it then. Whoa, 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 what do you mean would I like to save the game? Oh, and I knew it was for a static encounter. There was a ball behind me on the floor just then, wasn't there? Yeah, I realised it wanted me to save for a static, but when I clicked no, I thought that would cancel the static encounter. We got a Paris. I think I'm just going to run. I don't really want Paris, I don't think. There was a ball behind me. There's X-Scissor. Decent. Would not have seen that if that encounter didn't remove the trees from my screen. When I wake up, I'm grabbing my phone, I'm going to catch them. I don't think I know any more of the song then, because that doesn't remind me of anything. Wanted to read the sign. Time to face my swarm. What you working with? Got a Vespiquen then. I suppose all bugs are considered a swarm, aren't they? Not a kid anymore. Yeah, that Pokemon Go kid might batter you actually, Ed. Me neither. Yeah, I guess 10 years ago. Level 40. Don't actually know when that evolves. It's a Gen 5 Pokemon though, so it could be really late. I would hope it's like early 40s though, maybe late 40s. That's what the kids are doing. Why would you voluntarily bring that up? Why would you do that? Yo, Estrella joining us from YouTube, I suppose. I can't actually tell. Yep, joining us from YouTube. Yeah, so I suppose one of the gripes I have with this game is sort of still here. And that it starts really difficult. But then as you build a good team, it just gets quite easy. Apart from the main battles, the major battles throughout the game are all quite hard. They have pretty fun gimmicks and stuff going on in them. But the in-between routes just become a little bit easy. Gonna hurt. Or not. Why do I think that would be super effective? Oh no, I'm steel type as well, aren't I? So, alright. Text may be gone, but we all know what was written. I guess that is true of all of us that have been here a while. Which is everyone in here right now. Hey, cool. There we go. And all we need is the goodwill to get a few more levels. Is what I would be saying if this was a scrub block. I really like Crocodile. Such a cool design. Sort of ruined it a little bit with that nickname, in my opinion. Let's check it out. Sheer attack stat, what you're working with. Pretty strong, right? 105. 160 on muscle because of huge power. Why is it lower than Amphiros's? Oh, I'm still 8 levels lower. Okay, yeah, I'm judging it too harshly. Crocodile is awesome. It's another example of my view of Gen 5 brought in, like, the best new Pokemon of any gen. Though it also brought in probably some of the worst. A weird one. Gen 5. Okay, so we're at the exit to Viville Town, but let's go check out what's over here. I do remember in this game you actually get good stuff for exploring. Rare items can be found if you search mushrooms. I think I already got one of those. Butterfree. The levels are confusing me a little bit. And I say I'm just a little over leveled. Ooh, nearly. Did I miss? I did, okay. I guess I could have hit with anything. Could have gone for something that wouldn't miss, like Brick Break. I don't think it misses. Opinion that there's only 2 generations that don't have any bad Pokemon, Gen 1 and Gen 5. Gen 5 is my favourite gem. I think it has the best Pokedex overall. But I wouldn't be able to say it doesn't have any bad Pokemon. When we got the monkeys, Pampor, Pansir, Pansage, and Druddigon also kind of sticks out a little bit to me. I think there's a few. Every gen has bad Pokemon. I think that's fair. I think it's harder to pick out bad Pokemon in Gen 1, but I think nostalgia might be part of that. Like, they're all kind of praised as being iconic. It's a little bit harder to pick out bad ones, but I don't like Magneton, I suppose. Or Dugtrio for the same reason. Every Pokemon is bad. Yeah, that's a bold statement from the Sunkern enjoyer. Right, let's save the game. Oh, there you go. That's the last time I played then. Yeah, it's been 2 months. Or it's a week away from being 2 months since we last played this. Easy to please. There aren't many Pokemon designs I'd say I outright hate. You hit the Tepig line. I think Tepig's really cool. But I hate what comes after it. Oh, they look important. Oh, it's Pizza Guy. A little on edge. I'm getting close, so close to finding out what happened to my parents. They were the scientists, weren't they? They were trying to bring someone back to life. Was it their other child or something? While you're making your way over, I tried scouting the area to look for the shadows, but so far I've seen no sign of them. It's like the entire town is deserted. The only person I saw was this guy with a weird symbol on his outfit, hanging around the warehouse. Okay. And you want me to find out? I'm going on ahead. If that is their base, then the shadows aren't going to be far behind. We're going north to a warehouse. Oh, it asked me if I wanted to save, but I was already spamming buttons. As you do. Well, I found one other person. OPG. You didn't check in here. Rival knows you abandoned this game for years. Well, it's deserted. But where have you been? Yeah. They understand. Patrat is awesome. Patrat and the evolution. I think Patrat's significantly cooler than Watchog. Don't need anything in here. We'll just check if they sell anything unique. Nah, all the standard stuff. What happens in Animal Crossing? That game gets abandoned for months. Come back to your villagers. I haven't actually been on Animal Crossing in years. I guess makes sense. I bet most people haven't at this point. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake came out and then I stopped playing Animal Crossing. Or was that another game I stopped playing for that? That's not in the same time, is it? I know Doom came out at the same time as Animal Crossing. Do you guys need me? Yeah, over here when you need me. We always need you. But you've been ignored. Got the right place, M. Dot. He's absolutely screams suspicious. Nice to see that full word. Suspicious. So remaster Final Fantasy 1-6. I really, really want those. Really want those. I haven't actually played many of those games. I've played through a bit of 4, a bit of 5, and all of 3. But aside from that, I haven't played them. Really want to get that at some point. But you said they would have a small army with them. It's just 2 trainers. And if you back up, I can deal with them. You made a huge mistake coming here alone. You're a grunt. Why are you back, like, dealing with this by yourself? What's that about? I think there'll be a welcome mat for you behind those doors, but if I'm guessing, it's our entire Light of Ruin branch. There isn't a forcing barrier large enough to take us on. Yeah, but I've got a Lucario. And a Dusclops. I've got an Eviolite Dusclops, so I think I'm going to be fine. We're going through the commands again, eh? Oh, is this friendly? Is this Team Shadow? I'm going to assume that's what this is. Bit hard to look at. A lot of shaking. Coming down the stairs. Okay, so Team Shadow's broken in. Help us out. Ooh, whipped out the T-Tar. And committed murder. That's a bit much, isn't it? Just being obnoxious, he totally had it coming. Or being bit by a massive rock dinosaur thing. Shadow guys sure know how to make an entrance. How you doing? Okay. Good to know. We're knocked out, could wake up any minute now, so we really need to get moving. The only thing is, a door up ahead looks like our only way through, and there's probably plenty more grunts on the other side. Do we sneak past them or try to fight our way through? They look a little bit like Assassin's Creed characters. They're like some 2D Ezio's. We aren't equipped to deal with these anymore. Let's get out of here. Okay, so they're fleeing out the door, letting us in. Love to see it. Oh, they're not going for us as well, are they? Okay, and these are the Gabite combined with people things. Level 49, there we go. And it's getting some sort of boost straight away. Oh, stats rose. All of its stats just went up. It is Ghost and Dark type. Not amazing for Lucario, but we'll see what happens. Incinerate. Okay. Why never call it a T-Tar again? That's what everyone calls Tyranitar. Oh, that's not a me thing. Right. Probably going to be another Incinerate then, eh? Dark Ghost, so it's weak to Fairy. That is somewhat a question. Oh, I've got 2 Fairy types. What am I doing that for? I guess it's a strong type. Does Fairy resist fire? I mean, water does. Do that either way. Aren't allowed to use hip slang like that. That's what you'd call that, hip slang. Right, I've got huge power if I live this. Oh, which I will because water resists steel. That's neutral. Okay. Azumarilla's a pretty good wall for them, actually. Oh, way up, kitty cat. Please climb carefully. Yep. There we go. She's up. Lucario is still gaining experience, so we've obviously got a bit of a gap before the next gym. Because 50 is not the level cap. Oh yeah, and everyone levels at the same time because they all hit the level cap before. Oh, stop it, chat. Too much, too much. Could have burnt us to a crisp. Shadow Warrior. I really hope they're all identical because Azumarill is an absolute wall for them. So I'm assuming there'd be different types and stuff. I didn't start it. It's your quote. Getting whacked in a good way. You're gonna make me bloody remove all the quotes. At this rate. Yes, Azumarill does have huge power, so it's absolutely monstrous. I guess we don't really know what we're going to be fighting yet. If there's a few more Shadow Warriors, I'll switch to leading with Azumarill, I think. Don't care if you've already made it inside, I can still drag you right back out. Okay. Oh, we got some nice villain music. And a Grand Ball. Okay. A chat favourite. Pretty cool picture for it as well. Sprite. You call those, not pictures. Might be fine. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Don't know what that move is. Spirit Break. Not sure on that one. Where's my special attack? Well, that's okay. Sprite is disgusting. What, for Grand Ball? I don't think it is. Sprite is tasty. Sprite is good, is what I'd go for. Spirit Break is dark, I think. Would I have not? Wouldn't I have resisted it if it was dark? Does fighting resist dark, or is it just super effective on dark? Would have been resisted. Spirit Break. Could it be Fairy? That was a signature move of the Yamask in Galar, right? I don't know. I don't recognize the move. But if it is, then it would be Ghost, right? Surely. Let's have a quick look at it. It's Fairy. Physical Fairy type move. 75 power. Love his special attack. Fair enough. And it was new in... yeah, the Galarian region. Have a look. Who gets it? Oh. Learnt by level up. Iron Valiant at level 91. That's the only one on here. But that Galarian Yamask isn't going to be in Scarlet and Violet, is it? And this might just be giving me Scarlet and Violet information. And Grimmsnarl gets it when it evolves. So is it Grimmsnarl's move? Any holo wipes this stream? I don't know yet. I don't know. Oh. The crust. We did not need to call it that. Didn't need to do that. Oh, I saved 10 minutes ago. Why did that take so long? Alright, here we are then. Viville Warehouse. Feels like a pretty major story chapter, this one. Anything out here? It's just the way they came in, isn't it? This reminds me of somewhere. I think in Gen 3. There's a bit that looks like this where a ship kind of docks up. Being your mistake modding this guy. Don't know about that. It's definitely something to think about. You might have a similar looking base in Emerald. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's follow where they went. So the text probably said, you go that way, I'll go this way. Don't care what the Science Society tells you to do, I'm sticking with him. And that's Zeph, so that's the leader of Team Shadow. Oh, we got what looks like an Eternal Fluette in here. And another Whip Dream. That only evolves one Pokemon, doesn't it? Weird to get two of them. Who is this sailor at the back? Oh, it's a chef. If the Shadow Warrior gets to the food, it's all over for my belly. Good for you. Have a Whip Dream. What a frequent one. If you and your friend hadn't wiped out my Gramble, I'd be able to defend myself. Oh, let me switch. Oh, okay. Certainly have a similar structure. Yeah, it was just that bit with the water that reminded me of it. Yo, what up, Jess? Welcome in. Where's my bad wheel? We ain't doing that today. I've done too much of that. Time for a bit of just playing through a game. Right, let's see if these movesets are all the same. If they are, this is about to go for Incinerate. I'm kind of hoping they're different. Oh, I don't see this one's typing, do I? Or are they not active during the turns? Why is it not showing me typings? Oh, there we go. It's when you click fight. Okay, yeah, it is the same type, just different moveset. I think that's just going to kill me. Yeah, fair enough. Shadow Bone will do it. So they're not all going for the same moves. That was neutral. What type was that? Shadow Bone. I'd guess Ghost. Let's use Eggwin. I'm trying not to just use Lucario. I understand that's a typo, but that made the sentence significantly worse. Right, let's Moonblast it. Metal Claw. All of its stats have been raised. This could be bad. Okay, we live it. And I've got Rocky Helmet. Cool. Forgot about that. Yeah, that would make sense for that to be a Alolan Marowak's move. Tell you what, it's a proper display of Pokemon knowledge and commitment to making this game sort of feel different. The amount they're using all those special moves and stuff. If you hadn't knocked me out earlier, I could have been attacked like all those other grunts. I'll tell you that one of the letters of the command center's password is V. I feel like I should write that down. In case the game's actually relying on me to remember it. And so that's the idea of this base then, I suppose, as well. We're going around finding people that are going to tell us. You're guessing it's vagina. Okay, that's quite an out there guess. I don't think the password's going to be quite that long, to be honest. Potentially, I was thinking of making that joke, but something about making Mario Kart YouTube videos has me questioning some of my riskier jokes now. I mean, that's not like a risky joke, but you know. I feel inclined to try and stay PG. Sometimes, not all the time. We're losing M. Dot. What does that mean? It's a bit much. thing that made it funny to watch. I'm more than just gross jokes, aren't I? I know they're a part of it. Now he's just a guy. Damn. How could you betray us, Billy? The shadows made you into the man you are. Act as our new leader, you should be on our side. Okay. That comes back here. Oh, did not mean to interact with the fire. Can I rest here? No, okay. The rest room, not for me. They've all got the floettes out, haven't they? Remove its cloak. Okay. Oh. Well. I kind of thought we'd see what was under it. Not in like a pervy way, just like interest. Why doesn't even let me screw with this playthrough? You've changed, I miscrubbed up. Why am I already burnt? When did that happen? The incinerate didn't burn me, did it? Is it because I interacted with the fire? Did that burn my lead Pokemon? Okay, well I need to switch out. Then I ain't fighting with a minus... Oh, my whole team's burnt because I clicked on the fire. What? Okay. Oh, that's really annoying. I didn't even mean to click it. I guess it kind of makes sense. Right. So I guess I'm trying to use my special attackers for this fight. Egwin did alright last fight, so we'll do that. Game is so realistic. Flamethrower comes out. Can't burn me, at least. One perk of already being burnt. Metal Claw. I survive it, don't I? Oh, that's going to be close, actually. Yeah. Okay. This is going to be way trickier because I got my whole team burnt. Don't know that halves your attack stat. And these three are all physical attackers, so they're all half power, essentially, right now. So I don't really know what to do. I think a full health Azumarill will still be okay here. And I have huge power, so the halving... I guess the halving does really matter, actually, if it goes in that order. It would basically just get rid of huge power, wouldn't it? I should at least get a hit off. We'll see what we do damage-wise. Okay, got the crit. That probably mattered, I would say. The Azumarill burn. You're gambling to the stream. I don't feel so inclined to do that. How do you know how to do that? Especially with the shadows, but it's alright, I won't attack you. You can't be all bad if you got rid of one of your own. Grateful for your help. I assume you're trying to reach our admin in the command center. I can't help much with that, but I can at least let you know one of the letters of the command center's password is O. There goes your theory. Kicker. We've got OV. It's ovary instead. If you need anything else, please ask. Yeah, heal Pokemon. Do they all know the full password and they're just giving me a letter each? Or do they only know the one letter? Oh, okay, that's just a reminder. Fair enough. Info. Base is split into 8 different sections. The main areas are the power grid, break room, cafeteria, restroom, research lab. Okay. Can only be accessed via the research lab. But with the research lab now underwater, the living spaces, as well as some storage areas, have been completely cut off. However, for some reason, the command center is still accessible, so I might need to surf over to it. Thank you for your contribution. Oh, hey up. You're no Shadow Warrior. No, that's true. Good observation. I was thinking that, Australia. Did I have anything with Guts? You could actually make a full team of Guts Pokemon and come in here and get them all burnt for free. One way to beat this section. fine. It's so funny that the Shadow Warriors get all their stats boosted and are level 50, and the other trainers are just rocking with these 44s. This feels sufficiently difficult though, it doesn't feel too easy. Now Gardevoir. Metal Claw, that'll be fine, right? Crocodile grew to 42. Lovely stuff. Oh, got another one. Another Zygarde cell. I handed these in at all yet? Because at this point I would have a Zygarde form, wouldn't I? I think there's a 10% form. How many gyms have I beaten in this game so far? Great question. I don't even remember. I mean, I have got a walkthrough open. If I just scroll through the chapters, we can see how far through we are. Okay. We're here. We are sort of a decent chunk past halfway, chapters-wise. So I would assume we've got like 4 or 5 gym badges. I'll check in a second, if I can. Because if I run the base, take anyone they see. Since you're not one of them, I have no fears about taking you on. Okay. Yeah, I'll check in a moment if there's like a badge thing like there normally is. And a Whimsicott. Could be quite annoying, depending on the moveset. Okay, no, that's fine. I was more worried about status moves. You tank one? You do not. You whimsy not. Right. Too young to lose. Interesting statement. Maybe our admin could if only I could get to her. Unfortunately, I only know that one of the letters of the command center's password is A. Okay, we're looking good for ovary. Need more than that to get in there, though. Has anyone told us how long the password is? Is it Avon? The admin cell Avon. I don't know if that's only a British thing. Yeah, let's have a look. Is there like a badge box in the bag? I think there might be. There's a berry pouch. I can check how many berries we've got. Pokemon Cube, mission log. Oh, this one. It's on the trainer card, isn't it? We've got 5 badges and completed 3 missions out of the 20-something that I've found so far in this game. The gyms have been incredible in this game, I will say that much. They've stuck out so much and been so good. And the whole game's been really good. It's a bit of a weird difficulty curve. Right. Got 3 letters so far. For some reason, 4 letters feels right. Let's see if there's anywhere I haven't been. I sort of don't know. I'm not seeing any rooms I've not been in at all. Apart from maybe that one up there, but that looks pretty empty. Oh, the research lab there at the bottom. They said I need to surf into that, didn't they? Right, have I been in this one? No, okay, here we go. Remove its cloak. No, hang about. Why do I keep leading Lucario into these? Let's not make that mistake again. I can literally predict when I'm starting a battle with something that's weak to fairy type, and I've got 2 fairies. I wonder what the stat spread is on these Shadow Warriors. Or I could probably Google it. Shadowbone. Vent Spell. I think we'll be one-shotting it though. Yeah, cool. Rover grew to 50. Here we go. Whole team up to level 50. Apart from Pocket Island Floss. Pocket Island Floss, that sounded grim. Its soul was laid to rest. Going to attack our base. Are you going to fight me? Oh, immediately. Back-to-back battles with no healing. And you've got the Floette. Okay, makes sense. Everyone seems to have those here. Let's get the player off. Neutral, apparently. There we go. Nice. I'd be really interested to see what this game feels like to someone who's not played that much Pokemon. But I imagine it's not really that popular in those sort of circles. More popular with the Pokemon players. Just because this only probably feels a little bit easy because I've made a very, very strong team. But I have to imagine that's the general experience of this game. Like, you don't look for Pokemon fan games to play unless you know quite a bit about Pokemon and have played a lot. I wouldn't have thought. Swirlix, isn't that what evolves with the Whip Dream? I've got a spare one if you want it. Please don't destroy this base, it's the only home I have. Planning on doing that. Here we go. L. Is there any word within those? Oh, oval. I guess, maybe. Alright, let's heal up. You're saying the letter is mid. Are we reviewing the letter? Oh yeah, if it's 5 letters. We'll see if there's anywhere else I've not been yet though, because I've been on all those 4 teleporter things at the start. Let's see where this goes. It might get us another letter. Science Society headquarters before we moved out east, and actually only we know how to maintain the power grid. If it were to go offline, all of the warp panels would stop working. Okay, fair enough. Thought we ended the Shadow Warrior project when we became the Light of Ruin. We achieved our chief scientist's goal and everything. So why are there more of them? Oh, another Zygarde cell. Banana. What, the password? Few letters we're missing for that, actually, Laurie. Good try, though. Stop right there, Shadow. I guess this might be the way up to the boss room now. I think we've got the password. Ooh. Have you got huge power? I mean, I've led with one that's 5 levels higher, so I should be alright. Yeah, I think that's a fair point, Estrella. Very fair point. But then how do you balance making something like this, I guess? Do you assume everyone's going to have like the best team ever? Or do you just make it more difficult than a normal game, but don't go over the top with it? I suppose they've got difficulty settings at the end of the day. So there's options. Rather than aiming for a certain difficulty in the game overall. 5 play roughs left. I feel like I might want to try and keep a few of them for whatever boss fight is coming. Shouldn't you up the difficulty? Well, I don't know, because it said in the text that if you don't want to do EVs and stuff, then don't up the difficulty higher than the one I've picked. I've already picked the one that is supposedly kind of hard and you can't heal in battle and stuff. I'm not one for EV training, not in a playthrough. Got fairy types. That might kill at this point. No, okay. Keep forgetting that Azumarill is not weak to steel. Just try it, what, changing the difficulty setting. Let me do a key battle, and if it does still feel easy, I'll have a look. This isn't a key battle, even though I am fighting a set of keys. There's the Mario Kart level humour. PG streamer humour. Anubis is trying to learn Dragon Pulse. What have we got? Physical attack is better than special, but we've got some pretty random moves. Laurie, Jesus. Bit much. I mean, this is 90 power and it's Dragon type. I feel like it's worth having. Do I get rid of Power Up Punch? This moveset's already pretty strong. Do I need to be setting up? I don't really love Metal Claw, but it is Stab. I'll tell you what, we'll leave it, because in this game you can just learn moves whenever, can't you? You go into like the menu. And I don't know how much worse my special attack is on this Lucario, so I'm going to leave Dragon Pulse for now. The last one, another Floette. Okay. I am -1 attack compared to when I hit the other one. I reckon this will still be okay. Cool. Nice one, Muscle. Oh, we're just moving on from that, eh? There's creatures roaming around, lash out at anything they see. Yeah, I'm chilling, don't worry. Interesting combination of words in the chat there. Not something I'm going to say out loud. Don't know why I turned around to check on the cat. I can see her on stream. Never heard of that. Not really. I mean, I get it. I can assume what it is. Oh, this is just a dead end. Okay. Can I get anywhere else from here then? Going on. There'll be something I can do up here. Unless there is just one option here that's a dead end and I happen to do it last. Didn't play Dark Souls first, just plan this in again. Yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. Actually, something I was going to say earlier, this sort of reminds me of Soulsborne games in that the key battles are really, really difficult. But I find some of the time between battles a little dull. Right, I guess I'll just backtrack and assume that was a dead end on purpose. It's already after a letter. I got a letter here, didn't I? So I had to come this way for that. Where else am I going? It said I had to surf to the command center. Was there something else going on out here? Oh. Potentially. Looks like it's a teleporter underneath that, doesn't it? What's going on here? These look like important characters. Glad you followed through and made it out here. Keep an eye out for the new Shadow Warriors we sent to keep the light of ruin distracted. Take you on the spot if you're not careful, but don't feel bad about taking any out. We did promise your father we'd destroy them eventually. Oh, and here's Zeph. Okay. Assist that scientist with opening the door. At least one of Aklev's cronies must know the password. Okay, well I've got that. Yeah, we've got 4 letters anyway. Let's have a look. Ooh, 6 letters. Oh, you already have one of them. I need 5 more. Okay, what's the one you've got? Oh, what? Oh, that's a bit lame. It doesn't let you guess. It doesn't let you try and figure it out. You need all 5 letters. I'm not a fan of that. I would think I'd quite enjoy trying to figure that one out with a letter missing. Oh well. I'm at Soulsborne even though you only played Sekiro, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne and Elden Ring. That's a fair chunk of Soulsborne really, isn't it? I would say. This is where I came in from, yeah. Okay, we're missing a letter. I've not been in that room on the right actually, have I? How do I get there then? I think there was a few more options in one of these first ones I went into. Oh. Is it just that I didn't interact with everyone? Oh no, I did this one. Yeah, I've done that. Oh, I didn't stop this fight. Yeah, this is before I realised I could interfere. Or I could remove cloaks. 4 games is more than enough. I think it's a me problem. I don't think it's a game problem. I just get a bit bored in the sections between the boss fights. I'm speaking on this and Soulsborne. I definitely don't see it as an issue with the games. You've got to have content between boss fights, or it'd just be a boss rush game. And like 10 hours long. I do get it. If you took on that Shadow Warrior's cloak, the only way you could know they're weak to light is if you're in league with the traitor shadows. Yeah, okay, we've got another fight. As if I spoke to the chef and then moved on from this room, that's funny. What does the word Avalon mean? Because it could be that. If the other letter the scientist has got is an A and I'm about to get an N from this one, then it could be Avalon. That feels like a villainous team word for some reason. Still not at level cap, cool. Shinotic, okay. That's an interesting looking sprite. Oh, Ice Punch it then, go on then. Such a good moveset on this Azumarill. Oh, there we go, 52 is level cap for the next gym. So probably approaching the end of this story chapter and then making our way over to the next town. Avalon, the shield of King Arthur. I don't know, it's just the word I know. Oh! Was that K? They went straight away. It is K, okay. Perhaps. What would it be at that point? I guess we'll go see what other letter the scientist has got and then it'll be pretty obvious. I struggle to see anything immediately from that. Story legend from a mystical island often depicted as a paradise where King Arthur is taken after his final battle to be healed. Ah, okay. Island of Apples in Welsh. Feeling in the possibility of Arthur's return. Well, there we go. It's not that anyway, we got a K now. Changes things. Which I'm struggling to make any words out of. Maybe it's not an actual word. Right, don't know why I'm going forward here. You know, it was something King Arthur related. Well, that's more than I knew. I just know the word. I think it's the name of a board game, actually. Right, I'm still going forwards. Do I remember the way to the rest route? Because that would probably be a good idea at this point. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was that one. Cool. I hope that's a chain of hotels. Or that might be a doxing. Or I guess hometown means you don't live there anymore. Whoops. Right then. Let's go see what's going on with this password. Kicker, don't be weird. Don't say actually, like, troubled things in the chat like that. Or troubling things. Right, what we got? Oh, what? Am I not making a word out of them? I mean, I could spell clover really, really wrong. making a password out of 5 of them, and they've got the other one. Okay. I've got them written down on my phone, that's why I'm looking down here. God, it better not be anything in the lore of this game, because I haven't played it in 2 months. Anything I know what to do. Yeah, okay, but when you put that in the chat, I'm actually a little bit worried you're going to do it. Does he tell me which he's got? Has he got the first letter of the password? And then I'm making a word out of the other 5. Please enter the other 5 letters. It doesn't tell me. Okay. I'll put them in chat. In case anyone else has an idea here. What's the name of the team? The evil team? I mean, if they've got an S, we can spell Slovak. You know, maybe. So let's have a go at that. No, fair enough. There's an L or an I. I didn't question it at the time, so I presume it was just spelt, it was like an actual capital L. The rest were all capitals, so I assume it's an L. What else is going on in this game? Could it be something Pokemon related? They're the Light of Ruin, aren't they, this team? Alkov. Is that the name of someone? Oh. I don't know what it could be. For some reason that rings a bell though. Oh? Do I get any information about what it could be? Oh, it's a Swedish word. You remember an I for some reason. Okay, well let's treat it as an I and see if we can spell anything. Or unless we are just meant to give them in any order then. And it is an I and not an L. It was an L, okay. I think it's going to be something related to the story that we don't remember. That's my theory. Is that there's something to do with this main character. Like, what's the name of the child that died they were trying to revive? It could be that. I'll try this, and then I'm just going to Google it, because I think it's something game related that we're not going to remember. Oh, have you looked it up, Kicker? It is something to do with the game. What was the name of anything in this game? Well, with Alkov, it's really close. I thought it was. That's why I asked if that was something game related, because that does ring a bell. Alvok. Oh, you're already saying no. Okay, I won't try it then. 2 letters around. But I did that. I changed. Well, no, I did a version of that because this reminded me of something. I did that, didn't I? I did that, didn't I? As soon as you said Alkov, I swapped something around because I thought it was almost right. I thought I already did that. Okay. So you only put that in the chat because it's a Swedish word, Australia, but it was also basically the name of the child that died, I think. Make the password his... Oh, it's just his own name. Never mind. The boy returned with the bottle, yeah. I don't know if the word was bottle just then, I didn't really look too long. Okay. With luck, we won't need the bottle. Oh, is that to catch Hooper, maybe? So we're correct, you have betrayed us. Oh, we got some items in here. Used to accept Aklov as your replacement. I really want to look back at what I tried for the password now. Well, I tried that. After Aklov took over the leadership at the Ruins of Void, he gave me an offer I couldn't refuse. If I persist in his grand plan, then he'll grant me the power to finish what he started. What we started. He made no secret to us that he intends to destroy Boreas. Perhaps that's his aim, but his aim aligns with ours. Like us, he intends to use Hooper's power to bring the ultimate weapon to Boreas. Using the Shadow Warriors as fuel, he'll engage it. The dust settles, I'll be granted use of the weapon to restore my son. Yeah, okay. Remembered that much of the plot. Okay. It'll destroy everything, and that includes the children we still have living here. We're also prepared for that inevitable outcome. Aklov has agreed to safeguard our children until this whole ordeal has passed. Boreas may be gone, but our entire family will be reunited once again. You got some problems, mate. It's one thing to use the lives of willing grunts to create Shadow Warriors. These are countless innocent lives you'd be wiping out. Whole wipe. Maybe a whole wipe of the region. Okay. Sees her. For some reason I assume that's not going to work. Oh, is that the other scientist? Is that the other one that lost their son, Marlon? No intention of holding you for long, we just need you out of the way so we can disrupt your plans. Once we discover where you're keeping the rest of the Shadow Warriors, Aklov's big scheme will be over. Without them, you have nothing to power the weapon. Oh, Hooper's doing something. Oh, scooping up the Shadow Warrior. Oh, and they did have Hooper Unbound at this point, yeah. Why have I stopped receiving the pertinent information needed to locate the ultimate weapon? Shadows have proven more troublesome than we anticipated. Unfortunately, the Pokemon you summoned to patrol the waters failed to repel them. Okay. We destroyed some of their data. Okay, we got a boss fight. I'm not fighting Hooper Unbound, am I? Oh, OPG's running in. This might be the end of OPG if they run into this. Something I want to know and I'll hand it over. Oh, OPG's not giving us the bottle to get Hooper in it. Tell me what you did to my parents and it's all yours. I think they're both in this room. Shut your trap, pal. I'm not here for you. Very OPG of him. Ah, Daniel, don't forget what you promised me. Yeah, because that's their other kid, right? You mean to tell me this is your son? There we go. I do remember this game proper bombards you with plot. Gotta read a book every so often. Everybody says horrible things, they can't be members of the shadows. Their own parents are villains. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit funny because we already knew this, didn't we? Not that invested in OPG's story for his reaction. Lives you had to live mattered to you, and even all those times I was so close by, you never even reached out to say you were okay. Pleasant blathering is beginning to irk me. Hoop, you know what to do with the boy. Glossing over my story like that. It's alright, you're gone now. You're gone anyway, sorry. You got hoopered. Oh. So did your dad. They've been sent to a safe location. They will be out of harm's way during the coming ordeal. I know when to cut my losses, and Marlon and that boy gone were outmatched. I probably would have just kept running instead of turning around and telling the villain you're outmatched. Oh. Flies F. Like most Pokemon games where skipping the story is the way to go. Yeah, at least I'm following this one. You know, there's some stuff happening here. There's a lot of text at once. Repeats, you need to leave the chat now. You need to go to the Hooper realm. Right. I'm just going to the toilet quickly. And then we'll see what this major battle is about to be. I don't know how tough Hooper Unbound is to fight. I don't remember ever really fighting one. But I'm just going to nip to the loose. I'll run a quick ad break as well. And I'll be back in a minute. you know, having an add button on my layout doesn't really make much sense when all it's actually done is queued up an ad that's going to happen in 4 minutes. It never used to do that. I must have had an ad really recently, so it won't let me run another one. Which is a bit annoying. So the ad's actually in 4 minutes, so it'll be in the boss fight now. Even though I clicked it before I went. Right. Hooper Unbound. Dark Psychic type, I think. Which is alright for Azumarill. But maybe I shouldn't lead Azumarill, because they might not lead with Hooper Unbound. And I don't want to lose Azumarill before it comes out, so let's do that. Actually, you know what? I can kind of play both of these. I can start with Togekiss, because if they do lead it, then I'm still alright against it, but I'm not risking Azumarill. And that's probably a good idea. Hooper Unbound. Hooper Unbound gonna make the team wipe. Good stuff, pizza guy. Right, let's see what this is like. Real thorn in my side. Hooper's trainer and the one who wishes to seize the title. I will crush you here, and in doing so, prove Hooper's power belongs only to me. Hoping for a banger. Ooh, it's pretty big. Yeah, they got 5 Pokemon, so it's a good job I didn't go all in with the Azumarill. But Klefki is quite annoying for Eggwin. I have to switch. Probably should switch. What is Klefki weak to? It'd be neutral to fighting type, wouldn't it? I'm tempted to just hit it anyway. Will I outspeed and then maybe get Serene Grace? Flinch off of Air Slash. Weak to fire and ground. I think Crocodile might be the only thing that has one of those moves on the team. Yeah, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to play it safe for the rest of the team. Light Screen, okay. Good to know. This will do like nothing. Then it outsped me as well. But I think Klefki might be another one that gets Prankster. So now I need to use a physical attacker. Do you have a ground type move? Bad Tantrum, what is that one? If the previous move failed, Fruition doubles the power of this move. Okay. It does have Prankster, okay. Crocodile's weak to Fairy. You know, I'm just going to keep getting this chip damage. I don't feel Togekiss is going to be as important for this fight. And it's not like it's hit me back either. Yeah, +1 priority on setup moves. That's why it's outspeeding, probably. Right. Oh no, that's also Prankster. So we still don't know if it's outsped or not. It will outspeed now though, because Paralysis halves your speed. But honestly, I'll take the chip damage while it does this. I'm not against that. Is Moonblast slightly stronger though? 75, 95. Both are resisted. Fairy might be 4 times resisted though. I'm not sure. Oh, and then they withdraw. Okay, forgot that they do that. That's some good chip damage to be fair. In comes Primarina. So we're continuing the Fairy type team. Again though, just getting chip damage with Togekiss feels okay. An Ice Beam. 2-shot. Yeah, okay. Okay, we hit through Paralysis every time, so that's good. Did successfully get almost half of both of these Pokemon's health gone. That's fine. A crit. Get out of your system, Primarina. Don't crit me again, please. Right. Crocodile's going to have a tough time here if it is a full Fairy type team. Floss might be alright against this. Probably gets outsped though. And they've set up the Light Screen and the Reflect. They did Light Screen first though. That's going to end first. 1, 2, 3 turns since they set it up. So it's still got a couple more turns. Do I just stall out the walls with Rover? sort of just sit there and wait for the balls to go. I've got Will-O-Wisp and Confuse Ray as well. I'm going to do that. We're going to get rid of the Reflect and the Light Screen. They've still got Klefki, so they might set them up again. But I think Rover will be fine in front of Primarina, maybe. I'll do Confuse Ray anyway. Oh, they switch out. Okay. Into Hooper. Okay, so Dusclops forces them into Hooper. I've confused it, which is pretty good. Kinda wish I went for Will-O-Wisp. Gonna go for that now. Eviolite Dusclops is not very easily one-shot. If anything can do it, it's gonna be Hooper Unbound, so we'll see what it does. Hopefully it hits itself in confusion. Okay, no, it goes for knockoff. Does one-shot. It was a crit. I'd like to say that mattered. Because it's still an Eviolite. Oh, it takes the Eviolite as well with Magician. That won't matter because it doesn't evolve. Light Screen wore off. It's still confused. Reflect is still up for a turn, so Azumarill doesn't really work great now. I'm sure they'll hard switch out as well, actually, if I go into Azumarill. But it's best for me to use a special attacker. Wipe incoming. Potentially, with Rover being one-shot. That was unfortunate. It's already confused, but a Discharge might paralyze it. One more turn. On Reflect. But it could hit itself in confusion. It's a little bit risky, but I think this is the better play. And we hope it hits itself in confusion and I get play rough off. Okay, they withdrew. They probably got an immunity to this. Oh? Oh, I missed. That's really annoying. That would have hit fine, really, wouldn't it? I've got Ice Punch, but they're probably outspeeding and going for a Grass-type move. Wow, yeah, their switches are really on point. Just really weird playing against the computer that actually does things well. Will Roserade one-shot Azumarill? I think it will. If we do lose this battle, I now know where I need Togekiss, though. Though it's also weak to Roserade with Poison-type attacks. Tricky team for my team all round, really. It could go for a Grass-type attack or a Poison-type attack right now on Azumarill. Anubis might be the best bet. What am I going to hit it back with, though? Is it weak to Bone Rush? Don't know if it is. It resists Fighting type. That's still not a great switch. Okay, I think I'm likely to lose this. If they outspeed on one shot, I've definitely lost. But I feel like I've got to try this. They go for Leech Seed. Okay, that's not terrible. There's no Reflect. Huge power Azumarill. Why did that not kill? Am I forgetting something? And they outspeed. So now they're probably going to kill me. If I switch out, though, the Leech Seed goes as well. So I will switch now. Yo, what up, Palliser? Welcome in. I don't have a great matchup to this, really, on anything. Do you have again? Resist Electric. Power Gem and Confuse Ray. No, let's go Lucario, see what happens. Gotta try and keep Azumarill around. Though, I mean, Hooper might just kill it anyway, to be fair. Goes for Giga Drain. Not very effective, still gets loads of its health back though. Right. they going to switch? Do they have anything to hit me with? I suppose that wasn't terrible damage. I'm tempted to power up punch and hope that they switch. Okay, they don't. Hooper could potentially solo your team. Yeah, this is going to be really difficult. I hope I get a chance to retry the battle quite easily and don't have to run all the way back through. Alright, I've been leech seeded. They're going to Giga Drain again though. What am I meant to do with this? I could sack off Crocodile to get a safe switch into Azumarill to get another play rough off. But they're going to Giga Drain and get all their health back from the Crocodile. Is the difficulty there. Wow, okay. I think this is over. Oh, and Dazzling Gleam as well, okay. That's better than Giga Drain, significantly better. It didn't heal. Fighting for third place. Let's go. They Dazzling Gleam again, then Azumarill was a really good switch, but they outspeed and will then Giga Drain. Or Leech Seed. They have been clicking Leech Seed a lot. Don't know what Anubis is doing on that health anyway, because I don't think it'll outspeed. Definitely won't outspeed Hooper. I don't think anyway, I don't really know much about Hooper as a Pokemon. What I do know is that before we try this again, we need to not have a Pokemon that's leveling up on the team. I need to replace Crocodile. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. Still did a decent chunk though. That's probably still going to kill and like heal it all the way back up. Yeah. I don't know how to get through this Roserade with my team. It's quite interesting. Let's see what this does. Wisdom was chasing him, but he was faster. Leech Seed again. Okay. Salazzle might be a good choice here. They've got mostly fairy types. And the one Pokemon they've brought out, except for Hooper, that isn't fairy type is grass type. Who's weak to fire. So I'm thinking Salazzle for the team. It's not the strongest Pokemon though. Just check quickly. Salazzle's decently fast, right? (117) speed stat. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to add Salazzle to the team. This just isn't going to work at all. I need something to hit this way harder. I don't remember Palliser. Was hoping for the paralysis. Maybe I should have done that earlier. I mean, I'd need to get incredibly lucky on the paralysis now. Look at this. Absolutely battered. They withdrew at that point. Okay, fair enough. Back into Hooper. Gonna absolutely eat this. I'm playing the difficulty that means you can't heal in battle and stuff, and there's a level cap. If that isn't in other difficulties, I don't know if it is. Right. Yeah, this battle's over. Let's just see it out. Oh, Intimidate could be helpful. 10 levels lower though, it doesn't really work. These are all stab. 95, 80, 75. They withdrew. Okay. They're good at that. That does nothing because they've got 8 levels on me. Oh, okay, Roserade really is the biggest problem, I think. They did also one-shot Dusclops. It's a shame I don't know if it would have one-shot without the crit. Get yourself a Draken with Acupressure and just set up for 20 turns to become unhittable. What does Acupressure do? It was expert, but could be difficult. There's one which says you might need to EV train if you pick this difficulty, and I didn't do that one. I didn't fancy doing that. Right, where are we coming back? Nearest healer. Okay, fine. Do I need to... I'd need to leave the base to change my team. Right, is there a way to do that in one of these menus? I don't remember. Wipe that hole. Will do. There we go. Wiped. Okay. No, this is the way to progress, isn't it? Yeah, that's the wrong way. How quick is it to leave? Oh, it's not too bad actually, is it? It's not too bad. Other way, other staircase. Please let me out. Okay, cool. Right, let's change the team. Very thorough wipe. I mean, it felt like one. To be fair, what actually happened in game? I didn't kill a single Pokemon on their team. Right. I haven't got anything else at the right level, really. So Salazzle's my first thought, because they had 2 fairy types and a grass type. So super effective on all of them. Is that minus speed? Oh no. Venoshock, Incinerate, Poison Fang, Nasty Plot. Pretty good. Minus speed nature, that could matter. Bronzong would be quite decent. Would it get battered though? Not really got any moves. I don't really know. I don't really know what could help. Oh, I can't believe we called that that. We absolutely ruined that Pokemon. Bronzong, yeah, the actual name. Sticky Fudge Dragon, lovely. Lovely stuff. I mean, what was the issue in that fight? What was the issue in that fight? Like, that I can do something about. Got a fairly strong poison type for the fairies. What wasn't an issue? I could go Talonflame. Deal with the Roserade. Weak to the Primarina. But I've also got Tailwind. Oh, and Steel Wing. It's basically just a Tailwind setter, but that can be very, very valuable. I think I've already used that in one of these, haven't I? Only 2 levels higher than the Crocodile. Was there a way to cheat levels in this game? I actually don't remember if there was. I can't take Salazzle as well, can I? Was anything on this team completely useless in that fight? I mean, half the team did nothing. That got critical hit though, so it's really hard to know if Dusclops was going to be useful or not. Togekiss wasn't great, but that's because they led with Klefki. Also, not a bad lead against Klefki. Talonflame. It's another flying type though, so maybe that does mean that Togekiss isn't as useful. I think that might be the play. But have I now got to grind up 12 levels? Right, and then Rocky Helmet could go on to someone else. I haven't really got any tanks though to put Rocky Helmet on. Nothing particularly tanky, apart from one that already needs to hold the Eviolite. Right, Togekiss and Crocodile gone. Salazzle and Talonflame added. Does that make the team look better or worse? I think it makes it look worse, but maybe for this specific fight it's better. Right, let's save. Speed up the game and fight in that trainer house place, I suppose. That's true. Where was the most recent trainer house? Would it be the last gym town? I think everything here is locked. Probably just a rare candy cheat. Yeah, let's have a look quick. Let's have a look. There's people arguing about whether you should cheat or not. Oh, it gives you a lot of different things. It worked for me, though I'm yet to see if it broke my save or not. Okay. Oh, I don't know then. Look. Cheating can mess up your game. Nice. Nice stuff. Probably just a rare kind of. Yeah. There's a cheat to get 999 of like a lot of key items. But it does say it might break your game. I don't know if it says that on every cheat ever though. Just as like a reason to be a little bit careful. What was the most recent gym? Zahara. Go quickly grind, it won't take too long. I think it will though, is the issue. I believe there was a trainer house up here somewhere. Right, let's... Don't remember what the trainer has up here. But Azumarill should be fine. So let's take the others off the team. The experience share isn't going to them. I've got about 45 minutes till I need to go get ready for work, essentially. Why? Oh, mate, I pressed that twice. Come on now. Which is why it's a little bit annoying that I've got to now go grind up a new team. Do I level up other stuff while I do this? Because there might be better Pokemon to have than just these two. Trainer House in Dresco, XP and HP EVs, Dark type trainer for attack EVs, Water trainer for speed EVs. Okay. But that's only for the thing that's fighting them, so that'll just be a Azumarill. And Azumarill won't level up, so I won't actually get the EVs, because you get them on level up. Right? That's how it all works. So I don't think I'd actually get them. Unless I fought with the two I'm trying to level up. Where's Dress go? Can't fly now, can I? Oh no, I can. Talonflame. Dress goes quite early, isn't it? Oh, there. HP EVs, attack EVs, speed EVs, special attack EVs. I'm not going to get them. This is the most recent town, isn't it? So presumably the trainer house here will be the highest level. Oh, double battle house, okay. Do you remember just doing this one loads? See what it's like. Yeah, they're stalled until you level up, but I won't be leveling up before this battle. Muscle and Venus is pretty bad. Yeah, assuming you're not EV capped as well, that is also true. I don't really have a way of checking any of that. Well, I probably do somewhere, but I don't know where. Alright, I will be speeding this up, so let me just find a bit of music to put on. That might be Venus dead anyway, actually. Muscle flinched. Yeah, okay, Venus is dead anyway, so that didn't work. Alright, cool. Down a little bit. I have not been fired yet, no. Why is speed up not working? Oh, okay, I can do it like that. Is that toggle? Oh, I have to hold it, okay. Yeah, no, this ain't gonna work. No experience gained because they both died. Let's go, Dress, go. Right, it's not a doubles battle thing. If I'd used the cheat from the start for rare candies, then this wouldn't be an issue. So I think if I play another game like this, we're going to cheat from the start so that I can make sure that it won't do anything to my game. But right now, it just feels a bit weird. Actually, nearly killed me. Oh, and then it outsped me. Okay, I'm losing this one as well. Still then Flame Burst. Incinerate just gets rid of berries, doesn't it? Yeah. 10 less damage. Let's get rid of Incinerate. Yeah, so the levels in here... The levels in here are high anyway. Okay, Heal Pokemon is the first one. A Water type collector. Normal type. Oh, we got doubles battles, okay. Oh, Ordino gives a lot of experience, actually. I think we found our spot. Yeah, their team is all Ordinos. We've definitely found our spot. 2,500 experience per Ordino. Let's just keep doing that then. I don't know what that gives me EV-wise. I'd guess HP. Oh, hang about, you sent it, didn't you? XP. Yeah, HP collectors. Yeah, okay, that'll be this guy then. Then 5 Chansey, yeah. Okay, this isn't too bad then. This will happen fairly quickly. They also aren't going to be doing much damage. this works. Wants to learn Roost. Maybe Priority Roost, but it's not really useful, is it? Kind of just got decent coverage and Tailwind. I guess I can't heal in battles, actually. I can't use potions. But Venus isn't tanky, but it does have priority on it, so if I had something poisoned, I could maybe trap it. What does Steel Wing do for me? It's fairy types. We're about to go to a fairy type trainer, so I'm going to leave Roost for now. We can change movesets in this game for free though, can't we? So, might just end up doing that. Yeah, HP EVs are better than that. That is true. That is very true. I hadn't realised there was something quite this efficient for leveling up. We've done a lot of these sort of... What would you call them? What are these rooms called? The trainer houses or whatever? We've done a few of them throughout the game. Did not realise there was one here that gives you like 10,000 experience per fight. This definitely makes things a lot easier. We'll do this every time I want to level something up, to be fair. And HP EVs are fine for a playthrough as well. Level 50. Alright, I guess I'll just go up to like the level cap. Oh, we got Dragon Pulse here as well. Poison Fang, Flame Burst, Venoshock, Nasty Plot. It does double damage if they're poisoned. That's why I've got Poison Fang, isn't it? That's the idea, but that's already kind of set up, so I feel like I can't really run Nasty Plot and Poison Fang. So which is the better strategy? Nasty Plot would increase the damage of Dragon Pulse, Flame Burst, and Venoshock. Poison Fang, well, it does Toxic Poison and increases the damage of Venoshock. Toxic Poison's pretty nice though. Am I clicking it though? Because special attack's way higher, right? Yeah, special attack is double, so I'm basically banking on the poison from Poison Fang, or it's a wasted turn. Whereas Nasty Plot in setup won't really ever be a wasted turn. So yeah, we are going to get rid of Poison Fang. '51 on Venus. What level is Kendall now? 44, okay. Alright, and then I should have enough time to get another attempt in at the fight before I head off to work. Hopefully there's not much story after though, because obviously that means I actually do have to go after the fight. Yeah, Toxic would be better. I wonder if I've got that anywhere. 52 wants to learn me first. So you just do the attack they're about to do, but with more power, and you go first. Is that actually not a terrible idea for the Hooper? Because isn't Hooper Unbound also weak to knockoff, which is the only move I've seen it use so far? Just smack it back. An idea. I don't think it's worth getting rid of any of these moves though, is the problem. It's not going to be the strongest knockoff either, because Talonflame's attacks, that isn't great. I could also potentially steal Reflect and Light Screen from the Klefki. But I think they'd just switch out of Klefki actually with Venus about. And Venus is also my lead to deal with the Klefki and to set up Tailwind, so it's probably not going to survive until the Hooper comes out. Technically, yes, but it's worse than what you've got. Yeah, I won't do it. Won't be doing that one. Venus wasn't from a trade, was it? Why is it leveling up so much quicker than Salazzle? Right. I mean, it might be worth taking Venus off of the team now. I wonder if that even saves time compared to just spamming this, because I've probably only got to do it a few more times. $47. I suppose both of these Pokemon are getting the EVs as well now, because they're both being used in the fight. There is HP EVs going on both of them. Also, if there's any delay on the Mario Kart videos, you can blame Wario Stadium. So I'm kind of getting there. I started recording the Wario Stadium video yesterday. Did not get it done. Spent 3 hours playing the track, which is the longest I've done in any session so far. But in part it took longer, or I spent longer on it than Whistle Stop because it's more fun. And in part because the trick's taken me ages to learn. It's quite a tough one. Oh, even with the experience share going into one Pokemon. Okay. Let's switch them out then. I hadn't considered that, with it just being a team of 3. That does make sense though. Just setting up nasty plots. Shouldn't be particularly at risk, so I think that's fine. Right, 2 more levels. To be fair, I've been sort of quite slowly uploading the Mario Kart stuff because I anticipated that at some point I'm going to get stuck on a track. Ooh, Sludge Bomb. That's just better than Venoshock all round, really, isn't it? Could work with Venoshock, to be fair, because it can poison. But I think I want the rest of the moveset. Like setting up a nasty plot as they switch out is quite a strong play, really. We'll do that. That's smart. Yeah, they've been uploading like every 3-4 days. There's another one going out today. And I don't think Wario Stadium will be the hardest by any measure. And it's already going to take me a few days to get that one done. Because obviously it was 2.5 hours of playing, still haven't got the run, haven't started editing, so it's a bit of a process. Going to be way more of a process than the other ones. There we go, 52. Right, let's go try this battle again then. Just going to quickly get the team out and check held items, see if I've got anything we could be using. Oops. I haven't really had time to run the tracks myself. It's quite a time sink. Quite a time sink trying to learn all the shortcuts in Mario Kart World. It is a very intense game for shortcuts. Ah, you know what? Let's go do the battle a couple more times with Ampharos. Level 49. Let's fix that, and then we're going to do held items and TMs before we go back. Get proper setup, considering they 5-0'd me in that last battle. I didn't kill a single Pokemon. It's like 30 minutes, but it's annoying to set up the dock to my monitor on my PC. Fair enough. I mean, the ones you've done so far take about 30 minutes. It's something I would say to that. So you haven't done Whistle Stop or Wario Stadium, have you? And they're the two that took me by far the longest so far. I heard that people were complaining about the new update for Mario Kart World. Yeah, I've made a short video about it. It's a really, really bad update for the game. Like a real shame. I haven't actually played online since the update. And I probably won't be playing anywhere near as much online now. Ooh. No, don't stop learning Signal Beam. That's pretty cool coverage. Discharge, Power Gem, Confuse Ray. What do we reckon? What does Bug actually give me? Super effective on Grass. And Dark. So it gives me an option. Oh, it's 4 times effective on Hooper, isn't it? Signal Beam. Psychic and Dark are weak to Bug. Yeah, so I've got to get it. 4 times effectiveness on Hooper. I'm going to get rid of Cotton Guard, because that's one I can just relearn if it becomes useful in a specific battle. I haven't actually clicked it yet at all, even though I do love it as a move. Whistle Stop one looks insane. Yeah, the Whistle Stop one is insane. It's very insane. And it's not that fun to keep repeating. That's the only benefit of Wario Stadium. It's taken me ages, but at least the tricks there are quite fun to keep trying. Right, let's get rid of this music now. Even though I do love it. Right, and let's check held items, see if we've got anything good for the rest of the team here. Surely we've got like a Black Sludge or something for our new poison type. Damp Rock, Rain Dance, Find and Wrap, Rock type damage. Oh, there we go, Power of Poison type moves. Let's give that to Kendall. Sharp Beak. Good placeholder until I find something better for it. I'm gonna get priority on flying type moves. Ice Gem. Ice Gem Azumarill to hit the Ice Punch on the Roserade harder. I don't know what Azumarill's currently holding. Don't remember. Should ask me if I want to swap it for whatever it's holding, shouldn't it? Expert Belts, that increases super effective damage, so no, we'll keep that. Binding Band, no, don't need that. Altaria Knight, that won't help. Boost speed if the holder is intimidated. That was in a previous battle, wasn't it? I didn't get intimidated in this battle. Okay, Never Melt Ice. Soft Sand for ground type moves, don't really need that. But speed in battle, but allows the holder's special defense to grow more. Don't know what that does, to be honest. Steel type moves. Is that... That might be more important than increasing the fighting type moves on Lucario. Because they've got a lot of fairy types. Who am I actually hitting with Metal Claw, though? Because unfortunately their fairy types are water type and steel type as well. Maybe not, actually. Psychic type moves. Ghost type moves. I think that's probably going to be it. Dark type moves were fine. Okay. I think we've got everything we can get now, and the team is all up to level, so we're going to go give it another go. And then I'll need to go get ready for work. Big misstep by Nintendo, quite unfortunate. Let's hope they either fix or revert it. Yeah, Nintendo have essentially seen people enjoying their game in a way they didn't want them to. And instead of giving them the option to enjoy it in that way, they have completely removed that option. It's such a shame. Right, who are we leading with? I guess Venus. Or Salazzle? Go straight for Flame Burst with Salazzle is the difference, or Nasty Plot if they're going to switch out. With Talonflame I could set up Tailwind, but maybe I want that later on. So I could do that later. What's your options? Flame Charger, Tailwind, Dual Wing Beat. I'm gonna lead Talonflame. I do think Kendall could maybe do a little bit more against the Klefki, but the Klefki isn't what I'm worried about. And I don't want to lose Salazzle too early. They also can paralyze with the Klefki, can't they? Don't get these strategy meetings in normal Pokemon. No, I do love it. I do love how in-depth this game goes. Right, let's try and remember the way through. Oh, it was surfing, wasn't it? Do I still have a Pokemon on the team that can surf? Oh, yeah, I've still got a Azumarill. How much longer have I got to stream? Half an hour if I want to stream until it might make me late for work. 25 minutes or 20 minutes if I want to be on time. So we'll probably go with 20-25 minutes. Yeah, 3 laps is just better than the intermission tracks. Very true. Right, here we go then. Klefki is out. I outspeed, apart from they've got Prankster, so they'll be going first anyway if they go for one of their screens. The NPCs have been switching out really well though, when I've been super effective on them. I expect they'll switch. In which case, I probably just want to set up my Tailwind. They don't switch. Okay, what have you got? You're just going to set up the walls in front of something that's super effective on you. You are. Okay, Klefki. I guess that would have gone up before my hit. That's really awkward now. Well, I guess it's not. It's not like they did anything to me. But the Tailwind probably isn't going to do very much, which is also fine. I've added 2 really quick Pokemon to the team. Let's just see the damage. They've got a Reflect up, so it won't do that much. Yeah. Oh, it raises my speed though, doesn't it? Which is the only stat maybe I don't need raising because I've got Tailwind up. Does anyone know if you can set up multiple Tailwinds? Or if it will just fail until the other one ends? There's Thunder Wave. Shouldn't have let that happen, but I don't have an immunity to it. It's a very similar start. I am just getting chip damage on the Klefki. Which isn't great, because I didn't kill a single Pokemon last time. I don't know if I can set up another Tailwind or not. Because I'm probably going to switch out. Treat it as a Trick Room. Okay, so I'll lose the Tailwind. Last time, they switched into Primarina on this turn after they'd done those 3 things. That's looking quite tempting. Okay, you know what? I got battered last time. I'm trying to adapt, but if they play around it, then I've got to actually just do the best moves. Because this isn't necessarily the best move. I kind of want Signal Beam for the Hooper, but I did think they'd go into Primarina. Oh, Tailwind petered out. Oh, is it 4 turns? I thought it was 5. I thought I had 1 more turn of it. Either way, they didn't show a ground type last time. So we'll just let this rip. Holding the Magnet, is this a one-shot? What? Is Primarina really tanky on the special side? I didn't know that if it is. That is very surprising. Stab Discharge holding the Magnet from Ampharos, that's really weird. I guess Primarina's quite tanky. That was a tickle. Yeah, that's significantly less than I was expecting. Sparkle Area, I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, and then its neutral hit does more than my super effective one. They go for Aqua Jet, that won't kill. Good way to get more damage though, but the Primarina's down. So that's one more than last time. In comes the Klefki, okay. Does it have a way to kill me? It's got Play Rough, probably does the job. Yeah, okay. Reflect wore off. That won't matter because they'll set one up anyway. 126 in special attack and 116 in special defense. Wow, okay, Primarina's decent then, yeah. Didn't really know that. Now it's funny because Talonflame is essentially a chance at a Tailwind now because it might get fully paralyzed and not even set it up. But Klefki is Prankster, so it's not Levitate. I don't know if Klefki even gets Levitate. So maybe Bone Rush on Lucario is the best bet. They're going to set up a Reflect. I'm not going to do that much damage. But I keep alive the more aggressive Pokemon on the team. Against this team anyway. The ones that should be doing bigger damage. Brick Break 90, Stab 135. Bone Rush 25 per hit, super effective. Goes up to 100, right? So the neutral Brick Break is actually better. I might as well get rid of Bone Rush at that point. Oh, and Brick Break gets rid of Reflect and Light Screen. A little feature of that move that I completely forgot about. Lucked into that one a little bit. Completely forgot that was a thing. There goes the Reflect they just set up. Now, they might just do it again. Depends if the NPC learns about Brick Break. If they recognize I'm just going to get rid of it again now. Or they could do that. That's fine, because I can almost get the Klefki out of it. It's just been such a pain. That'll be okay. Fully paralyzed. I just need to hit one of these two. Come on, Lucario. Hit through paralysis, please. There we go. Okay. One NPC has already learned about Brick Break. Harsh. Okay, there's two Pokemon down. Paralyzed Lucario, are you going to be doing anything else in this fight? I don't think you will be. So, let's just do that. Gonna go down here. Right. Now this is a bit weird. This would be a decent time to try and get the Tailwind up. But if Salazzle already outspeeds Roserade, then I'm already in a really good position if I could just go straight into Salazzle. Ultimately, they probably switch out of Roserade if Salazzle comes out. But I'm pretty sure Salazzle has more speed than Roserade, so maybe that's just the better play right now. And I can use Tailwind later on. Yeah, let's do that. Got 117 base speed. Roserade doesn't have that much, right? I think they'll just switch out anyway, to be fair. Let's see. Let's see what they do. They stay in, so they've got something for Kendall, which isn't great news. Oh no, they go for Giga Drain. That's 4 times resisted. Still does a decent chunk. And they stay in against... They don't have a good switch for it anymore. Okay. Adding Salazzle onto the team worked. Yeah, true, Jess. It's not a guaranteed Tailwind. It's a chance at a Tailwind. In comes Hooper. Is Hooper quicker than 117 base speed? It looks slow. It looks like a hard-hitting Pokemon that's not that quick. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to get a poison here. And decent damage. Ooh, do you live that? Okay. Does it have a priority move? It might do. It doesn't. Okay, we can nearly take the Hooper down with Kendall as well then. Oh, no poison. Okay. At this point, I think we try and get the Tailwind up. Because these are both fairly slow, these last two. Rover isn't a great idea into the Hooper either. So I think we Tailwind and then go into Azumarill. They've got one Pokemon left after this, haven't they? Right, let's try and get the Tailwind up. They switch out, that's fine. We get to see what the last one is. I've got a Togekiss to end team. I get the Tailwind up. I was really hoping the Hooper would kill Talonflame this turn. What do I do now I've got it up? Now that I'm not just getting a free switch. Do I stay in and just get chip damage? The Ampharos died before Hooper came out. I killed Primarina. And a lot of trades happening. If I can get the Hooper out with the Tailwind up, then I think I've won. It's just getting through this Togekiss quick enough now. Or making them want to switch out. What's Togekiss gonna do? That's what this comes down to. I've used Tailwind. It's whether or not I switch into Azumarill now to Ice Punch the Togekiss. The issue is if Togekiss does something that does loads of damage to Azumarill, I'm in a horrible spot. And if I stay in with Talonflame and it lasts like 4 turns, then the Tailwind's gone. Super base speed is 80. That is higher than Azumarill and Dusclops, isn't it? Oh, I've got Steel Wing. Let's see what the Togekiss does for 1 turn. Goes for Air Slash, okay. That might do over half. Okay, doesn't quite. Fully paralyzed. Oh, I'm just wasting my entire Tailwind if I keep doing this. But I might not need it anymore. Already got Serene Grace. It's probably going to flinch me anyway if I hit through the paralysis. Yeah, there's the flinch. There we go, I've got priority on that so I can get a hit off at least. That might help. Ice Punch might not have killed without that. Well, if it does kill now, I'm hoping it will. There goes the Tailwind. The worst possible timing for me. Let's go for the Ice Punch. They outspeed. I resist that though. No, I don't. Fairy doesn't resist Fairy. I think I lose to the Hooper. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Look at that damage. Okay, the freeze. Oh no, it's not freeze in this game. It's frostbite. So they take damage every turn now. Do I switch and let the frostbite kill it? Do I switch and spam Will-O-Wisp? And hope I get to burn the Hooper whenever it comes out? It did one-shot Rover last battle, but it did crit. I don't know if that crit mad. As if that crit is going to be... Like, if it didn't crit, I'd have enough knowledge here to play around it, but I actually don't know now if the crit does it or not. I'm gonna switch. If I can burn the Hooper, might be in a good spot. Yeah, Frostbite's way cooler, isn't it? Way cooler. Now, it's gonna kill it in 2 turns. One way that I lose this is if they hard switch to Hooper right now. And I don't go for Will-O-Wisp. Because if I burn the Hooper, I'm going to be in a much better position. Shadow Sneak it easy. Yeah, but then they do bring the Hooper in. And it'll kill Rover before I can burn it. Or I guess I could Shadow Sneak the Hooper as well, actually. But then it's still going to kill both of my Pokemon in one hit, I think. Maybe Confuse Ray is the better play, actually. If they switch out, I confuse the Hooper. If they stay in, this thing is then confused and frostbitten. I don't know, I'm just worried about them switching out. But I don't know if they even will. I don't think they will on this health. They still did it. Okay, that's really weird. On that much health, they switched out. Okay, I should have gone for the Will-O-Wisp. Let's see how much this does, though, because I'll get another one. Ooh. Oh, I think it lives on very low health. It's the best play, isn't it? I've got to do it. Go on, Rover. Oh no, I'm going to lose it on that much health. The crit did matter. Okay, might be okay. The crit mattered last time. I thought it would. I don't think there's many things at all that one-shot an Eevee like Dusclops. There we go. The changes to the team made the difference. And Rover not getting crit also made a pretty significant difference, I suppose. There we go. I was just trying to remember if I had a Zoomer still, but I do. Would have been quite a way to lose. Cool, there we go. Aklov down. They added 1 to the wipe count. 10,600 for winning, cool. It wasn't easy. No, that wasn't easy at all. You're fit for his scientific research. Your escape from the cube was my oversight. I should have been more thorough and followed my directions to the letter. Doesn't matter, what is done is done. And unfortunately, I'm out of Pokemon, so let us cut a deal. I'm of course talking about your friend, the boy with the green hat. I expect you are wondering what happened to him, are you not? Exactly where he is. Would you like to meet him? In that case, Hooper, take this for your wounds. Send him not to join his friend. I don't want that. Well, doesn't really feel like I won that. Piece of cake for me. Alright, Jess. Alright. Didn't think I'd see a friendly face in here. I don't know how long I've been here, but it feels like forever. We're in the distortion world, aren't we? Pokemon Platinum time. When you didn't come back out of the ruins, I ran inside to find you. Next thing I knew, a portal opened up under me and I wound up here. Can't believe I could have been so stupid. What's Grandpa been training me for if I mess up so easily when it matters most? Tell me we won against the Shadows at least. Did we save Articuno and Moltres? Ooh. Just stuck in here with me, things obviously went south. Yeah. Go with that. Zoom in on the details once we find a way out. For now, let's just focus on getting back home. Nice to figure out some of the rules here. Oh. Okay, cool. There's a save point. Right. That's a pretty good time for me to end the stream then. Go get ready for work. Right. Cool. I really enjoyed that. Actually having to strategize a fight like that. The villain just Uno reverse you. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I won and then I'm here anyway. At least we're progressing the story now. Right. Yeah, I think next stream will either be more of this or some Mario Kart. It depends a little bit, I suppose. Because I'm already doing Mario Kart videos. But it feels a bit funny to be doing Mario Kart videos and streaming Pokemon. Every time. Scumdot and Harsh-Dot. Wow. Quite the selection in the chat. Have a good day at work. Thank you, Laurie. Good luck, Royal Guard. Yeah, okay. Definitely what I'm doing. Right. Thank you for hanging out, people. I'll catch you soon. We'll get further into Unbound. Then once this is done, we're going to start just going through all those challenge run ideas we had for Pokemon games. Maybe make them all interactive. I might make some more tame wheels just to make my general playthroughs a bit more interesting as well. Charles, just your favourite by Gape Dog. Oh, that's a throwback. That's a throwback. Definitely my favourite one, yeah. Right. Catch you soon, chat. I'll let you know in the Discord when I'm streaming again. The plan would be Friday. So I'm alternating between YouTube videos and streaming day to day. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you soon.